Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys my Mama 2022 predictions and picks. No one actually asked me to make this video, but I've been seeing a lot of K-tubers post their videos, so I wanted to join the trend too. I don't know how well this video is going to do, but I just thought it would be fun to share my thoughts with you guys. Disclaimer before we get started I'm just going to be talking about categories that I'm interested in, so you're not going to see me talk about categories like the K-hip-hop, or the OST categories, because I don't really care too much for those categories. Okay, now with that out of the way, I hope you enjoy and let's get into the video.
Wow!
The first category that I'm going to be talking about is the Worldwide Fans Choice category. It says you can choose 5 groups. And honestly I feel like the groups that had the best years are at the top of the list. Those groups being BTS, Stray Kids, Treasure, and 17. TXT is up there too and is actually in 5th place. But Good Boy Gone Bad was not the move. So I'm going to swap them out for IVE. Because IVE are my girlies and they've had an amazing year. So those are the 5 groups that I'll be voting for. Okay, now for the first official category, Best New Female Artist. The nominees are IVE, Kepler, LE SSERAFIM, New Jeans, NMIXX, and Yuna. Now who do I think is going to win this? IVE, as they should though. They deserve it. Their title tracks just never miss. Not that any of these other nominees make bad music though. Like Kepler started strong with Wa Da Da. We loved her. And then they came back even stronger with Up. We loved her too. But then they kind of fell flat with We Fresh. We don't love her. Actually we don't like her at all. I'm sorry Kepler. Also their B-sides aren't that good, so if it was up to me, y'all would definitely be going home empty-handed on this one. And same with LE SSERAFIM. They have strong title tracks but the B-sides just fall so flat. Except for Blue Flame. And that's just not enough to have my vote. With New Jeans, I think they've been having an amazing year so far. They have songs like Hype Boy and Attention that absolutely slay. But then they also have songs like Cookie and Hurt that miss the mark majorly. So it's a no for me. As for NMIXX, I honestly feel like they don't stand a chance against the other nominees, which is sad because they're literally a JYP group but people don't like their music. And that's understandable. It's just so all over the place. I am not one of those people though. I love NMIXX's title tracks. Can't really say the same for their B-sides though. And Yuna doesn't make music I like. So it's a no for me on her too. IVE definitely has my vote and I think they're going to win anyway, so I'm happy. The next category is Best New Male Artist. The nominees are ATBO, Tempest, TNX, Extinary Heroes, and Unite. Now I don't really know ATBO and Unite that well. I like 2 songs by ATBO. One is Attitude, which is their latest title track, and the other song being a B-side from that same album. But I didn't really like their debut at all. It wasn't anything I would listen to. As for Unite, I think I reviewed their debut or their last comeback. I didn't review their latest comeback though because it came out after I posted my review video, but I remember not liking any of the songs, so they don't have my vote, I'm sorry. I've been seeing a lot of people say that they think Tempest is going to win, because they're the most popular out of the bunch, and I think they're going to win too. Either them or Extinary Heroes because they're like the runner-up. They're a JYP group so that would make sense, right? Now Extinary Heroes has my vote. I love them so much. Their music is such a major slay. Happy Death Day was a banger and did not deserve the hate it got. And then Hello World. The album as a whole was a straight-up masterpiece. So yes, they definitely have my vote. If not them though, I definitely would have voted for TNX. Because their debut was insane. Move is literally one of my favorite songs from this year. The rapping in that song is unbelievable. Like I can't believe we really did that. Anyways though, I think Tempest is going to win. And if not them, it's going to be Extinary Heroes. But I really want Extinary Heroes or TNX to win. Let me just put this out here right now though. I've been getting into Tempest lately. I think they have a really good discography so far. So honestly, I wouldn't mind it if they won. The next category is Best Female Artist. The nominees are IU, Miyeon, Nayeon, Seulgi, and Taeyeon. Now honestly, I wasn't messing with any of their solos this year except for Nayeon's, so she definitely has my vote. But even at that, I didn't really like the album that much except for the title track and that one B-side with Felix, so I haven't seen IU at all this year. I don't know if I've been living under a rock or something, but she has not been on my feed this year. and I didn't even know Miyeon made her solo debut for the longest time. Then when I found out, I listened to it and I just could not get down. As for Seulgi, I didn't like her debut either. The song wasn't for me and all of the songs on the album kinda sound all the same, so I'm gonna pass on that. And I just don't like Taeyeon's music. I never have. I don't think I ever will. Personally, I did not understand the INVU hype. But anyways, I hope Nayeon takes the crown with this one. But I think it might go to either her, IU, or Taeyeon. The next category is Best Male Artist. The nominees are J-Hope, Kang Daniel, Lim Young-woong, Psy, and Zico. Y'all, I don't know how to feel about these nominees because let's start with J-Hope. His album was the biggest miss ever. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting that type of concept and sound from J-Hope, and in my opinion, I don't think he pulled it off at all. As for Kang Daniel, I haven't seen that man in ages. Once again, I don't know if it's just me and if I've been living under a rock, but this man seriously fell off the face of the earth. Because I for real haven't seen him in the longest time. I don't know who Lim Young-woong is at all, so moving on from him. I honestly hope Psy wins this one because that was straight heat. Like, the song was so addictive. It was definitely on my playlist a lot longer than expected. And for Zico, forget that man. He better not take it home. Honestly, I don't care who wins in this category. I'm hoping Psy gets it. But I'm pretty sure J-Hope is going to take the award home though, because it's J-Hope, of the one and only BTS. The next category is Best Female Group. The nominees are G-Idol, aespa, Blackpink, ITZY, Red Velvet, and Twice. Now let's go down the list, starting with G-Idol. I think Tomboy was a major slay, and then they kind of fell flat with Nude. I just don't like the song and I really couldn't tell you why. Also, their B-sides never piqued my interest. I've just been checking out their music recently though because of my YouTube channel. I didn't really listen to them all that much before, so it's a no for me. Next is aespa. I think aespa had a great year. Girls is definitely not their best work, but it's not a bad song. Like, I definitely streamed it and Illusion too. The rest of the B-sides weren't for me though, so I'm gonna have to pass on them too. I'm sorry aespa. I don't know why they keep nominating Blackpink because they don't even pull up. Why nominate them if they're not going to be there? You know they're not gonna leave a message for the fans either. They're just gonna accept the award in silence like they do every year. But anyways, Pink Venom was a banger, and so was Shut Down. The whole album was a miss though. I felt like all of the songs kinda sound the same, and it's just not my type of music, so I'm sorry Blackpink. You're not the chosen one either. Next is ITZY. Honestly, this has been ITZY's worst year yet. The music has just not been giving at all. Sneakers was not what I wanted, was not what anyone wanted, but you know, it is what it is. I feel the same about the B-sides, but I can never trust ITZY with B-sides, so that's not surprising. And they majorly missed the mark with Boys Like You. So it's a definite no for me with ITZY. I don't listen to Red Velvet. I just don't like their music all that much. I didn't like Feel My Rhythm, but that was expected, so we move. And finally we have Twice. I think Twice had the best year out of all these groups. Talk That Talk was revolutionary. The album slayed, which was a surprise because Twice's B-sides always miss. So I was shook. Nayeon also had a pretty good solo debut, and their Japanese comeback was a banger too. So I do think they deserve to take home this award. But I do think either them or Blackpink is going to win. Maybe even G-Idol though, because people was really loving them this year. And I even think aespa and ITZY have a chance. The only one who I feel is definitely not going to win is Red Velvet. Not because I wasn't messing with their music. I just feel like they haven't made as much noise this year like the other nominated groups. But my money is definitely set on Twice or Blackpink. The next category is Best Male Group. The nominees are BTS, ENHYPEN, NCT Dream, 17, Stray Kids, and TXT. Y'all, I was literally getting anxiety from looking at this list because I love BTS. Y'all know they are my mains, my number ones. But 17 and Stray Kids had such a good year. Let me slow down though and backtrack. Let's go down the list in order, starting with BTS. Now, like I said earlier, I love BTS. But I didn't love Yet to Come or the Proof album. The only new song I liked on the album was Run BTS, but that was a B-side, so I just don't feel like that's enough to have my vote. And all of the solo works and collab works they did were not giving either, except for Suga because that man slayed in that. Other than that though, I wasn't messing with none of it, but I was conflicted because I always vote for BTS. It's just that this year, I don't think they deserve it, so I'm sorry BTS. Hopefully y'all come back better than ever sooner or later. Next is Enhypen. I really like Enhypen's music. I really like Blessed, Cursed and Future Perfect. Can't really say the same about the Future Perfect album as a whole though. But even though I like those songs, I'm not an Enhypen stan. And there's just other groups on this list that I feel like deserve it more. So it's a no for me Enhypen. Next is NCT Dream. I didn't like a single song they dropped this year except for Arcade, so it's a definite no for me. Maybe next year though. 17 absolutely slayed the house down this year with Face the Sun and Sector 17. Hot and World are some of my favorite songs from this year. But then there's Stray Kids, who dropped Ordinary and Maxident, and those albums also slayed the house down this year. Maniac and Case 143 are also some of my favorite songs from this year. I was struggling on who I wanted to vote for because of them and BTS, but I decided on Stray Kids because I loved both of their comebacks equally. Stray Kids is higher on my stan list though. That's what it had to come down to. I know that's a little stupid, but I was really conflicted, so I'm sorry. Moving on though. Finally we have TXT. I just feel like this year was quite an underwhelming year for them. I know they went on tour and everything. And maybe I'm a little salty because I couldn't get tickets because I'm broke. That's not why I thought it was an underwhelming year though. The album that they dropped this year was good. Like I loved it. But the title track was not. Like Good Boy Gone Bad is their worst title track. I just feel like TXT is so much better than that. They can do so much better than whatever Good Boy Gone Bad was. Even the title is just an instant no. TXT, please don't let it happen again. Now to conclude, because I had a lot to say for this section, I want either 17 or Stray Kids to win. I'm leaning more towards Stray Kids though, but I think BTS is going to win, and if not them, it's definitely going to be Stray Kids. Because Stray Kids is always after BTS if we're just counting boy groups. But if we weren't just counting boy groups, it would be BTS, Blackpink, and then Stray Kids. They're just always the runner-up numbers wise. Alright, I'm done with this section because this is a whole essay at this point. I skipped out on the best vocal performance for the soloists because I don't know any of those songs. So up next is best vocal performance group, and the nominees are Big Bang with Still Life, BTS with Yet to Come, Davichi with Fanfare, Enhypen with Polaroid Love, and Winner with I Love You. To be honest y'all, the only song that I like on this list is I Love You by Winner, so they have my vote. Y'all already know my thoughts on Yet to Come. I've never listened to Still Life before and I don't plan on listening to it. I just don't care for Big Bang like that enough to check it out. I don't know who Davichi is and I don't know their song Fanfare. So they're automatically out of the running for me. I'm sorry. I honestly think Polaroid Love is annoying as I don't know what. So that's an instant no for me. And that just leaves me with Winner. I Love You was a major slay. And so was the album as a whole. But I think BTS or Big Bang is definitely taking home this one. The next category is Best Band Performance. The nominees are Janabi with Grip in the Green, Jerium with Stay With Me, Lucy with Play, The Black Skirts with My Little Lamb, and Extraordinary Heroes with Happy Death Day. Y'all, I don't know anyone on this list except for Extraordinary Heroes, so they automatically have my vote, and I think they're going to win it too. The next category is Best Dance Performance Solo. The nominees are Jessie with Zoom, Nayeon with Pop, Psy with That, Sunmi with Heartburn, and Yuna with Smiley featuring BB. Y'all, I don't like Jessie's music in general, so it's a no. Nayeon slayed with Pop, so I think I'm going to vote for her, but if not, I'm going to vote for Psy because of that. I'm leaning more towards Nayeon though because I do alt twice. I didn't like Heartburn. I haven't liked Sunmi's music in a minute and I recently unstand her for that reason. I liked Smiley but the song got annoying way too quickly for me, so I'm sorry Yuna. To conclude, I'm either voting for Nayeon or Psy. But I think Jessie might take the crown on this one because it's Jessie. Nayeon is definitely the runner-up though. The next category is Best Dance Performance Male Group, and the nominees are NCT 127 with Two Baddies, NCT Dream with Glitch Mode, 17 with Hot, Stray Kids with Maniac, TXT with Good Boy Gone Bad, and Treasure with Jikjin. Now Treasure makers, y'all are probably expecting me to vote for Jikjin because it's Treasure, but the choreography is not my favorite. There's actually nothing wrong with it. There's just other choreographies on this list that I like better, such as Maniac and Hot. With Maniac, it's an easy and simple dance, or the choruses at least, and it's hella creative. But I'm gonna have to go with Hot on this one because I don't know. I just like how it looks. I feel like 17's choreographies always eat. Now I don't really care for Two Baddies or Good Boy Gone Bad's choreographies too much. And I just think Glitch Mode's choreography looks a little funny. Y'all, I'm basing this voting off of the choreography in the chorus, so with that being said, I want 17 to win. I wouldn't mind it if Stray Kids won though. And they probably will. But I also think NCT 127 has a good chance of winning. The next category is Best Dance Performance Female Group. The nominees are G-Idol with Tomboy, Blackpink with Pink Venom, IVE with Love Dive, LE SSERAFIM with Fearless, New Jeans with Attention, and Red Velvet with Feel My Rhythm. Now I want Love Dive to win. It's honestly my #1 song from this year. I was so obsessed with the choreography, so I literally learned the whole dance. It's just such an addictive dance and song in general. So I just feel like IVE deserves to take home the award. I don't think they will though. I think either G-Idol will take it home with Tomboy because Tomboy blew up. The song and dance was everywhere for the longest time. Or Blackpink with Pink Venom because they're Blackpink. I think New Jeans has a good chance of winning too, but I honestly don't see them winning against Blackpink. And I don't think LE SSERAFIM or Red Velvet has a chance either. So IVE for the win. But Blackpink or G-Idol might actually win. Finally, we're nearing the end of this hella long video. I did skip Best OST because, like I said at the start of this video, I don't really care for it too much. And I don't know any of the songs that were nominated either because I don't watch K-dramas. Also skipped over the hip-hop and urban music category because I don't listen to K-hip-hop. As for Best Collaboration, I want that to win because that's the only song that I like and know from that category. Now for the actual category, Song of the Year. There is way too many songs in this category, so I'm not even going to name them all. I'll just tell you guys my favorites. Those songs are Love Dive by IVE, Hot by 17, Maniac by Stray Kids, and Jikjin by Treasure. Now this whole time, I've been saying Jikjin Song of the Year in my YouTube videos, and I still stand by that. But I actually do want IVE to win this one. Like I said earlier, Love Dive is my #1 song this year. She's the main slayer, so I wouldn't mind it if any of these other groups took home the award with these songs. But I will be voting for my girlies IVE. Doesn't matter anyways though, because BTS or Blackpink will most likely win with Yet to Come or Pink Venom. Now last but not least, the last category is Artist of the Year. Same with Song of the Year. There are way too many artists in this category to name them all. So I'll just name the groups who I think deserve it the most. Is this biased? Yes. This whole video is biased, but it's my video, so of course it is. I want either IVE, 17, Stray Kids, or Twice to win this one. But I will be voting for Stray Kids, because this was really their year. They really went hard for this year with the Ordinary and Maxident album, and then having a Japanese comeback on top of that. I just think they definitely deserve it. The albums were top tier. More than half of the songs that came from those comebacks are extremely good. But we all know, either BTS or Blackpink are most likely going to win this one, which I'm not mad about because I love BTS and Blackpink. They're both my alts. But I would love to see those other groups I named earlier win. Wow! Okay guys, that's it for this video. Let me know if you guys agree with my votings in the comments. Let me know who you guys will be voting for. And also, what type of videos do you guys want to see me post on my channel? Comment some ideas. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye bye. Wow!
Yeah, 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 yeah.